What is most why the F do you know that fact?
If you have a shrimp allergy, you also can't eat cicadas.
As of about 5 minutes ago, that KY native big brown bats can have a wingspan in excess of a foot, and will fly in a figure 8 pattern about a 20x15 living room when startled.
Our local landfill will take your loved one's body and dispose of it for $35.
Before clocks were invented, clockwise and counterclockwise were called deisul and widdershins.
Melted Barbie mixed with acetone smells like fresh cat urine.
Most dying people don't just slow down breathing and stop silently like the movies. The agonal breathing they do the last few hours or minutes is often startlingly loud. But it makes their CO2 so high that they are unconscious and not suffering. It's just hard on the hearer.
Probably the most innocent fact here, but chickens, hens, have an egg song when they lay an egg. It's like them yelling, "I just laid and EGG. Whoa." And then the other hens chime in yelling, "Yeah, she just laid and EGG. Woo."
An orgasm can stop hiccups.
Imagine this, you're walking down the road, and you see a car crash. Someone gets out of a car and you realize it's someone you know, so you call their name. They turn and crumple to the ground. What happened? They dislocated a bone in their neck, and when they turned their neck, they fully snapped it. There's a bunch of stories of this happening to people, which is very scary. Edit, it was a fracture, not dislocation, my apologies.
Spiders don't have a penis. They use leg-like appendages to transfer sperm from their body to their mate. So basically they jerk off into their hand and then fist their partner with a handful of sperm.
Male hedgehogs masturbate for pleasure, and you have to be careful picking them up, because sometimes they have semen on their feet. It's something you have to look out for when you're a hedgehog owner like myself.
Hentai frequently depicts monsters having sex with women because of Japanese pornography laws. Sex between a man and a woman is porn and considered indecent, but sex between a human and an alien/monster does not fit the definition, so it gets by.
Saddam Hussein wrote a romance novel.
You need approximately 23,6 kg of anthracite coal to burn an average human male, 80 kilograms, at cremation temperatures.
Urine is historically one of the biggest exports that Newcastle, UK ever had. It was used for a variety of purposes, especially for making ammonia to make paint.
You can neutralize the smell of a rotting corpse by covering it with the ashes of a common campfire. Any wood ash should work, friends.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was a really popular novel, and was made into a stage play. The actor playing the eponymous roles was so good at switching from the good doctor to the evil Hyde that people wrote to the police claiming that he absolutely had to be the real Jack the Ripper, who was thought likely to be a qualified doctor based on the way he dissected his victims. They thought no normal person would be able to make such a transformation.
The last person who died building the Hoover Dam was the son of the first person who died building it.
Ducks will fuck anything. Girl ducks, dude ducks, dead ducks, blue ducks. Heck, even a dog if it doesn't fight back.
Probably not what you're looking for, but 1 pound of sugar per 1,000 pounds of concrete will ruin the concrete, and it will never set firm.
Dolphins have been known to tear the heads off fish and use their corpses as cock sleeves to masturbate. They also chew pufferfish to get high.
Licking marshmallows and sticking them on a car on a night below freezing will cause the marshmallows to adhere so strongly that if they are removed while still frozen, they will take the car paint with them. Edit, if not of.
You can substitute blood for eggs in any recipe. 65 g of blood can be used in place of 1 regular egg.
An important predator to the Canadian moose is the killer whale. The moose will swim over sea straits and get picked off by the killer whales.
That in World War II the United States designed bat bombs, basically canisters filled with bats strapped with incendiary devices. The idea was that you drop them over a Japanese city, which were largely wood structures at the time. The bats roost in attics and so on, then after a certain amount of time they detonate.
It's illegal to be intoxicated in a bar in Alaska. I won a trivia game at work because I happen to know this obscure fact. The lady organizing it accused me of cheating because no one had ever known the answer to in which state is it illegal to be drunk in a bar. I've known it for so long I don't even remember where I learned it. Edit, holy karma.
If you feel the need to stab someone, stab oranges. They're the same consistency as human flesh. Edit, thank you to all the doctors/nurses and tattoo artists who replied to this. A friend of my dad's randomly told me this when I was a kid and I had so many questions.
Someone on Reddit said this on a post. Rats constantly leave a trail of urine while dragging their tails. You can follow the trail with a UV light.
1 horsepower equals about 300 duck power. An average mallard duck can carry 250 g or 0.25 kilograms. 1 HP equals 75 kilograms vertically. 1 m/s 75 kilograms / 0.25 kilograms equals 300. Thinking logically, you need 300 ducks lifting 0.25 kilograms in the same direction to equal 1 HP. I'm sure everyone has seen that thread of someone making up a duck power conversion scale, but because I have nothing else to do with my life I figured out the actual conversion.
Not only is an elephant's penis prehensile, it's strong enough to throw a grown man around.